In the realm of video games, a profound interplay between game theory principles and player behavior takes center stage. As players traverse virtual landscapes, the invisible hand of game theory guides their decisions, interactions, and emotions, shaping the very essence of gameplay. This exploration embarks on a journey to unravel the intricate relationship between game design and player behavior, shedding light on how these principles coalesce to craft captivating and immersive experiences. Howdy, I'm just some random nude dude sitting in my closet talking to myself. It's also where I celebrate the power of free thinking and encourage bold ideas. As a society, we're often afraid to challenge the norms and think outside the box. But here, I embrace the unconventional. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey of exploration, where we embrace our inner nude dude and push boundaries to discover new perspectives. Step into the captivating realm of video games, where every pixel, every line of code, is a brushstroke on a canvas of a digital masterpiece. Amidst this vibrant landscape, an invisible force orchestrates the intricate dance that shapes the decisions, actions, and emotions of players. The captivating symphony of game theory. This symphony transcends the realm of mere entertainment, wielding its influence to mold player behavior, guide strategic choices, and create immersive experiences that resonate far beyond the screen. In this exploration, we embark on a journey that delves into the profound interplay between game theory and player behavior within the realm of video games. Much like a composer crafting a musical masterpiece, game designers intricately weave game theory's principles into the very fabric of gameplay. The result is an artful fusion of mathematical precision and creative expression, where the symphony of decisions orchestrated by game theory becomes the very heartbeat of virtual worlds. The foundation of game theory in video games is akin to the architectural blueprint of a grand structure. It lays the groundwork for the intricate mechanics, engaging narratives, and dynamic challenges that players encounter. This foundation encompasses a multitude of facets, from the delicate balance between challenge and reward to the psychological triggers that elicit emotions and shape decision-making. As players traverse these virtual landscapes, the psychology of choice becomes a captivating narrative thread. Each decision, a crossroad between risk and reward, is imbued with the emotional resonance of loss aversion, anticipation, and the allure of regret. Game designers become masterful puppeteers, evoking feelings of triumph, empathy, and suspense through the calculated interplay of game theory and human psychology. The power of incentives comes to life as players navigate the intricacies of achievement, progression, and collaboration. Incentives serve as the siren's call that propels players to challenge their limits, seek mastery, and unite in epic quests. Yet, within this realm, ethical considerations hold sway, guiding game designers to tread carefully between engagement and the potential pitfalls of addictive behavior or unfair monetization. Social dynamics emerge as a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of cooperation, rivalry, and emergent narratives. Multiplayer environments transcend geographical boundaries, becoming crucibles of collaboration and competition, where diverse players converge to form alliances, forge friendships, and kindle rivalries that mirror the complexity of human interactions. Dynamic difficulty adjustment, a testament of adaptability and inclusivity, ensures that challenges align with individuals' skill levels, fostering growth, learning, and a sense of accomplishment. Meanwhile, the narrative impact of video games unfolds as a canvas for personal and collective stories, shaped by game theory's principles and player agency, creating a dynamic interplay that blurs the lines between creator and participant. Yet, the symphony of game theory extends beyond the virtual realm, finding resonance in real-world applications that span economics, negotiation, behavioral interventions, and beyond. The insights gleaned from player behavior become a tool for understanding human decision-making, driving innovation and shaping strategies that bridge the gap between the virtual and the tangible. As we embark on this exploration, we uncover the intricate melodies of game theory, each note an invitation to unravel the mysteries of player behavior within the captivating tapestry of video games. In traversing this landscape, we unearth the harmonious fusion of creativity and strategy that defines the realm of gaming, shedding light on the profound impact of game theory in shaping player engagement, decisions, and experiences in both the virtual and real worlds. At the heart of the enchanting realm of video games, a hidden symphony of decisions, probabilities, and strategic elegance unfolds, masterfully conducted by the principles of game theory. This foundational force molds the landscape that players traverse, turning mere lines of code into immersive narratives and challenges that beckon exploration. Imagine the game designer as an architect, meticulously crafting the blueprint for an interactive universe. Much like an architect considers every angle, every material, and every structural nuance, the game designer weaves game theory into the very fabric of gameplay. From the grandeur of the sweeping open-world landscape to the intricacies of pixelated puzzles, every element is infused with the mathematical underpinnings of game theory. Game theory's touch extends beyond mere aesthetics. It shapes the fundamental dynamics of engagement. The delicate dance between challenge and reward is orchestrated by game theory's principles, where every obstacle presents an opportunity for players to flex their strategic muscle. The anticipation of what lies beyond the next corner, the allure of triumphing over an insurmountable foe, are all finely tuned by the mathematical symphony that underscores the design. Consider a role-playing game where players are presented with choices that lead to divergent outcomes. Each choice forms a branching path, a narrative crossroads where the principles of game theory materialize as tangible options. The allure of treasure may pull a player down one route, while the specter of danger may compel them to take another. This web of decisions, woven with probabilities and consequences, transforms gameplay into a strategic tableau. Yet, the fusion of game theory and design extends beyond mechanics. It delves into the realms of psychology and emotional resonance. Game designers become puppeteers of emotion, eliciting feelings of triumph, suspense, and even empathy. The thrill of overcoming a seemingly impossible challenge, the heartache of a devastating loss, or the elation of a hard-fought victory are all carefully orchestrated by the symphony of game theory and human psychology. In this multifaceted dance, game theory's role as a foundation is not a passive one. It's a dynamic force that empowers players, inviting them to navigate a world where each move is a calculated step, each choice a strategic gambit. The very essence of player behavior, from cautious exploration to daring risk-taking, is shaped by the intricate interplay between game theory and the art of design. In essence, the foundation of game theory in video games is a testament to the marriage of creativity and strategy. It's a realm where the abstract principles of mathematics materialize as living, breathing experiences, where each pixel, each line of code, contributes to an intricate tapestry of player engagement. As players traverse this landscape, they become unwitting participants in a grand symphony, where the harmonious fusion of game theory and design guides their every decision and fuels the inexorable quest for mastery and triumph. Within the captivating tapestry of video game design, the psychology of choice emerges as a mesmerizing thread, intricately woven into the fabric of player behavior. It's a realm where the very act of decision-making becomes a narrative of emotions, cognitive biases, and calculated risks, sculpting an immersive experience that transcends the confines of the screen. At the heart of this psychological dance lies the concept of loss aversion. Game designers deftly leverage this innate human tendency, crafting decisions that hinge on the delicate balance between potential gains and looming losses. As players stand at the crossroads of narrative choices, the emotional weight of each option becomes palpable, a tantalizing invitation to grasp victory or a chilling warning of impending defeat. The emotional resonance of loss aversion propels players to contemplate their actions meticulously, driven by an instinctive desire to avoid setbacks and maximize their chances of success. Consider a scenario in an open-world adventure game where a player's choice determines the fate of a beloved NPC. The prospect of losing a cherished ally evokes a poignant emotional response, and the player's decision is no longer a mere strategic move, but a deeply personal investment. Game theory and emotional engagement intertwine in this delicate dance, where players grapple with the turmoil of moral dilemmas, ethical considerations, and the very essence of their in-game persona. Furthermore, the psychology of anticipation is harnessed to shape player behavior. Game designers deftly exploit the thrill of the unknown, the promise of hidden treasure, and the allure of unrevealed secrets. With each decision, players trigger a cascade of dopamine-driven anticipation, akin to a gambler awaiting the outcome of the next bet. This emotional roller coaster enhances the player's sense of agency, creating an intricate dance of choices where the pursuit of the next tantalizing revelation becomes irresistible. In this symphony of psychological triggers, the concept of regret takes center stage. Game designers recognize the allure of the unchosen path, the road not taken. Players are enticed to replay the game, explore alternative storylines, and unlock hidden outcomes that quell the lingering curiosity of what if. This sense of unfinished business propels players to explore different facets of the narrative, breathing life into each choice and imbuing the gameplay experience with a sense of depth and replayability. However, amidst the intricate psychological choreography, ethical considerations loom large. The delicate balance between manipulation and genuine player engagement becomes paramount. Game designers bear a responsibility of ensuring that emotional triggers are thoughtfully incorporated, enriching the player experience without crossing the line into emotional exploitation. In essence, the psychology of choice within video games is a realm where emotions intertwine with strategic thinking. It's a landscape where players traverse a tapestry of decisions, each infused with the psychological echoes of loss, anticipation, and regret. As players immerse themselves in this intricate dance, they not only shape the narrative trajectory of the game, but embark on a personal journey of self-discovery, confronting their own cognitive biases, emotional responses, and threshold for calculated risk-taking. In the enchanting realm of video games, the power of incentives emerges as a captivating force that ignites players' ambitions, shapes their behavior, and fuels their unrelenting pursuit of excellence. It's a symphony of triggers and rewards, a dance between challenge and gratification, where game designers craft an intricate web of motivations that entice players to delve deeper, push boundaries, and unravel the mysteries that lie within virtual worlds. At its core, the power of incentives is rooted in the fundamental principles of motivation and reward psychology. Game designers artfully embed incentives within the very fabric of gameplay, creating an ecosystem where players are beckoned by the allure of achievement, the thrill of progress, and the promise of recognition. It's a delicate art, where every incentive is meticulously calibrated to strike a harmonious balance between aspiration and accomplishment. Consider the dynamic interplay of skill-based matchmaking in competitive online games. Here, the incentive is twofold: the exhilaration of victory and the allure of a challenging contest. The promise of balanced matches against opponents of similar skill levels becomes a driving force that propels players to hone their abilities, refine their strategies, and engage in a continuous cycle of improvement. The incentive of a satisfying, evenly matched encounter not only fuels competition, but transforms each match into a pursuit of mastery, a quest for that elusive, triumphant moment. Achievement systems exemplify the power of incentives in another facet. These digital badges of honor become symbols of players' accomplishments, tangible representations of their dedication and skill. The allure of unlocking achievements taps into players' intrinsic motivations, sparking a relentless pursuit of exploration, experimentation, and mastery. It's a testament to the artful orchestration of events that players willingly traverse uncharted territories, uncover hidden secrets, and challenge their limits in the pursuit of these virtual accolades. Yet, the power of incentives reaches beyond individual quests. It binds players together in a tapestry of competition and camaraderie. Multiplayer environments thrive on the promise of collaborative triumphs and shared victories. Whether assembling a team to conquer a daunted raid boss or uniting to secure victory in an arena, the incentive of joint accomplishment forges alliances that transcend the virtual realm. Friendships are nurtured, communities flourish, and players are drawn together by a shared pursuit of greatness. However, as the allure of incentive shines brightly, it casts shadows of ethical considerations. Game designers navigate a treacherous terrain, ensuring the pursuit of rewards remains enriching rather than compulsive. The introduction of microtransactions and loot boxes requires a delicate balance where the allure of in-game treasure coexists with players' well-being and responsible monetization practices. Transparent communication and thoughtful design are crucial in upholding the delicate equilibrium between engagement and ethical responsibility. In the grand tapestry of game design, the power of incentives stands as a testament to the artistry of motivation. It's a force that guides players on an odyssey of achievement, exploration, and connection. As they traverse virtual landscapes, incentives become the North Star that shapes their trajectory, infusing their journeys with purpose, excitement, and the unwavering allure of rewards. In this interplay of aspiration and gratification, game designers wield a power to inspire, to challenge, and to unite players in a symphony of achievement that echoes through the digital realms and resonates deeply within the human experience. In the sprawling landscape of multiplayer video games, the intricate tapestry of social dynamics unfurls, weaving a complex narrative of cooperation, competition, and human interaction. Within this digital ecosystem, the principles of game theory intermingle with the essence of human nature, giving rise to emergent behaviors, intricate relationships, and a vibrant social milieu that mirrors the complexities of the outside world. Cooperation becomes a cornerstone, transforming players from solitary adventurers into participants in a collaborative symphony. Multiplayer games offer fertile ground for the cultivation of alliances, where shared conquests and mutual victories serve as a powerful catalyst. The camaraderie forged in overcoming formidable challenges binds players together, transcending geographical boundaries and cultural differences. It's an alliance that echoes ancient tales of heroism and camaraderie, a modern embodiment of epic sagas where players unite in pursuit of common goals. Yet, beneath the harmonious chords of cooperation, the undercurrent of competition flows with equal fervor. Rivalries emerge as players vie for supremacy, recognition, and dominance within the virtual realm. Like characters from the annals of history, players engage in epic battles of strategy and skill, kindling flames of ambition that burn brightly in the pursuit of victory. These rivalries become epic narratives in their own right, etching players' names in the annals of gaming history and immortalizing their feats of daring and triumph. Social dynamics extends beyond the boundaries of the game itself, permeating the digital landscape with a sense of vibrant community. Online forums, social media platforms, and virtual gatherings become the modern-day agora, where players convene to share strategies, discuss tactics, and exchange tales of their adventures. These digital spaces become hubs of camaraderie and intellectual exchange, where friendships flourish and connections are nurtured. The theme of betrayal, a quintessential element of human narratives, finds its expression within these intricate social dynamics. Multiplayer games, replete with shifting alliances and calculated moves, become virtual theaters of dramatic intrigue. Players navigate treacherous waters, forging alliances while harboring suspicions, as they tread a delicate tightrope between trust and skepticism. The digital realm becomes a canvas for Machiavellian plots, strategic betrayals, and alliances born of necessity rather than loyalty. Amid the backdrop of these dynamic interactions, ethical considerations come to the forefront. Game designers bear the responsibility of shaping environments that foster positive interactions while minimizing the potential for toxic behavior. The delicate equilibrium between player freedom and safeguarding against harmful interactions necessitates a thoughtful and ever-evolving approach. In essence, the realm of social dynamics within multiplayer video games becomes a microcosm of human society itself. Within its boundaries, cooperation and competition intertwine to create a symphony of emotions, alliances, and rivalries that mirror the complexities of our real-world interactions. As players navigate this intricate dance, they not only engage in virtual conquests, but also encounter a reflection of their own desires for connection, ambition, and the timeless pursuit of greatness. In the vast expanse of video game worlds, narrative impact emerges as a potent force, transcending pixels and code, to craft immersive stories that resonate deeply with players. It's a realm where the interplay between game theory and storytelling kindles the flames of imagination, inviting players to become active participants in the creation of both personal and collective narratives. At the core of narrative impact lies the power of player agency. Game designers, armed with the principles of game theory, offer players a unique form of interactive storytelling, where every decision is a brushstroke on a canvas of a living narrative. From pivotal moral dilemmas to seemingly innocuous choices, the tapestry of the story morphs and evolves based on players' actions, imbuing the gameplay experience with a sense of ownership and emotional investment. Consider a role-playing game where players embark on an epic quest to save a fantastical realm. The narrative unfolds not as a linear script, but as an intricate web of choices that mirror the complexities of the human experience. Each decision resonates with the echoes of game theory, as players navigate the delicate balance between risk and reward, uncertainty and triumph. The outcome becomes a reflection of their own strategic prowess, ethical considerations, and emotional engagement. Emergent gameplay, a phenomenon that springs from the confluence of game mechanics and player interactions, further amplifies the impact of narrative. The principles of game theory, acting as an unseen orchestrator, give rise to unexpected outcomes and unscripted moments that go beyond the designer's intentions. A seemingly inconsequential choice made by one player may cascade into a series of events that alters the course of the narrative for the entire community of players. This interplay of narrative impact and emergent gameplay creates a dynamic ecosystem where collective stories take root. Multiplayer environments become theaters of shared narratives, where players' interactions, alliances, and conflicts form the building blocks of epic sagas. These collective tales, shaped by the principles of game theory, extend beyond the confines of the game itself, sparking discussions, fan theories, and a sense of belonging within the gaming community. However, as the allure of narrative impact beckons players into a world of limitless possibilities, ethical considerations come to the forefront. Game designers shoulder the responsibility of crafting narratives that are both engaging and respectful of players' emotional well-being. Balancing the potential for emotional engagement with the need for responsible storytelling becomes a delicate endeavor, where the power of game theory is wielded with thoughtful consideration. In essence, narrative impact within video games becomes a realm where creativity and strategy converge, shaping stories that are dynamic, immersive, and deeply personal. It's a canvas where players paint their destinies with the brushstrokes of game theory, exploring the realms of choice, consequence, and emotional resonance. As players traverse these narrative landscapes, they become not just witnesses, but active architects of stories that mirror the complexity of human experience. An experience enriched by harmonious interplay of game theory and interactive storytelling. In the electrifying arena of esports, the influence of game theory reaches its zenith, magnifying the strategic intricacies, psychological battles, and collective spectacles of competitive gaming. Here, the principles of game theory become more than mere guiding forces. They are the very bedrock upon which high-stakes competitions unfold, where every move, every decision, carries the weight of calculated strategy and calculated risk. At the heart of esports lies the concept of metagame evolution. Game theory's influence is palpable as players dissect, analyze, and adapt to emerging strategies, forming an ever-shifting metagame landscape. The pursuit of competitive advantage prompts players to anticipate opponents' moves, decipher patterns, and innovate new tactics. The symphony of strategic thinking, driven by game theory's principles, transforms the virtual battlefield into a playground of mind games and tactical brilliance. Psychological factors come to the forefront as players navigate the intense pressure of competition. In this grand theater, game theory takes center stage, influencing decisions under the glare of spotlight moments. The choice between bold aggression and cautious defense, the balance between capitalizing on opportunities and minimizing risk, all become facets of a psychological symphony conducted by the principles of game theory. Consider the art of bluffing in poker-like card games within esports. Here, the power of game theory becomes a masterclass in calculated deception, where players strategically reveal or conceal information to manipulate opponents. This orchestration of feints, calculated risks, and psychological manipulation mirrors the core tenets of game theory, creating an exhilarating interplay of strategic thinking and emotional intelligence. In the realm of team-based esports, the principles of game theory permeate every facet of coordination and communication. The intricate dance of team dynamics hinges on strategic roles, synchronized movements, and calculated resource allocation. Players collaborate as a symphony, each instrument contributing to a harmonious whole that reflects the strategic symphony of game theory principles in action. Yet, amidst the crescendo of strategic brilliance, ethical considerations loom large. The competitive drive, while exhilarating, must be tempered with respect and sportsmanship. Game designers, organizers, and players alike grapple with the responsibility of upholding fair play, fostering a positive gaming culture, and ensuring that the pursuit of victory remains a celebration of skill and strategy rather than a descent into unsportsmanlike conduct. The realm of esports showcases the pinnacle of game theory's influence in video games. It's a realm where strategic thinking, psychological acumen, and collective synergy are elevated to an art form, where players become virtuosos of strategy, navigating complex landscapes with the precision of a master composer. The influence of game theory transforms competitive gaming into a grand symphony of calculated decisions, strategic brilliance, and the unending pursuit of excellence, solidifying esports as a testament to the enduring impact of game theory on player behavior and engagement. In the ever-evolving landscape of video game design, the concept of dynamic difficulty adjustment emerges as a masterful synthesis of game theory and player-centric engagement. It's a dynamic mechanism that serves as a guardian of player experience, carefully tailoring the challenges presented to individual skill levels, thus creating an environment that fosters growth, learning, and a sense of accomplishment. At its core, dynamic difficulty adjustment is a testament to the adaptability of game design. It recognizes that players span a wide spectrum of skill and experience, from novices taking their first steps into the virtual realm to seasoned veterans seeking new horizons. Game designers, armed with game theory principles, engineer gameplay that walks the delicate tightrope between being challenging enough to engage and being overwhelming enough to discourage. Imagine a platform where the difficulty dynamically adjusts based on a player's performance. As players face obstacles, their successes and failures become the inputs for this complex orchestration of difficulty. Fail a certain jump repeatedly, and the game's algorithm might ease the platform's timing slightly. Achieve a series of victories, and the game might introduce more challenging elements, pushing players to elevate their skills. This dance of challenge and adaptation not only keeps players engrossed, but also accelerates their learning curve, creating an environment where every setback is an opportunity for growth. Dynamic difficulty adjustment holds a mirror to the player's cognitive journey, facilitating the learning experience that is both tailored and progressive. As players tackle increasingly complex challenges, they become participants in a virtuous cycle of improvement. The satisfaction of conquering once daunting obstacles propels players forward, while the seamless adjustment of difficulty maintains an engagement sweet spot that fosters a flow state, a state where the balance between challenge and skill is optimal, engrossing players in the moment. In multiplayer contexts, dynamic difficulty adjustment ensures a level playing field where players of varied skill levels can engage in meaningful interactions. Skill gaps are bridged, creating an environment where players can compete, collaborate, and learn from one another. This level of inclusivity enhances the overall experience, fostering a sense of community and shared growth. However, the implementation of dynamic difficulty adjustment is not without its ethical considerations. Striking the right balance between challenge and accessibility is crucial. Game designers must ensure that the algorithm remains transparent, that players retain a sense of agency in their experience, and that the learning curve is gradual rather than abrupt. Responsible design safeguards against potential frustration caused by overly aggressive adjustments or over-reliance on automation. In essence, dynamic difficulty adjustment within video games becomes a conduit for player empowerment and growth. It's a testament to the fusion of game theory with player-centric design, a mechanism that not only tailors challenges to individual skill levels, but also propels players to an exhilarating journey of learning and mastery. As players traverse this dynamic landscape, they become architects of their own progress, engaging in a symbiotic dance with the game's algorithm, and elevating the entire gaming experience to new heights of personal achievement and satisfaction. Within the vast realm of video games, the interplay between game theory and cultural and psychological diversity creates a rich tapestry of experiences that resonate across global boundaries. It's a realm where game designers harness the universal language of gameplay while embracing the nuances of diverse cultures and individual psychological intricacies, forging connections that transcend geography and enrich the virtual worlds players inhabit. At the heart of this interplay lies the recognition that players hail from a myriad of cultural backgrounds and possess unique psychological traits. Game designers, imbued with the principles of game theory, weave narratives and mechanics that strike a balance between universality and cultural sensitivity. The design becomes a delicate dance, where the core mechanics resonate universally, while the narrative, characters, and world building reflect the diverse array of cultures that players call home. Consider a role-playing game that draws inspiration from ancient myths and legends. The overarching hero's journey, a staple of universal storytelling, serves as a foundation that transcends cultural borders. However, the diverse cast of characters, each steeped in cultural symbolism and traditions, creates a mosaic that invites players from various backgrounds to find elements of familiarity and connection. The principles of game theory mold this harmonious coexistence, ensuring the game remains a celebration of shared experiences while paying homage to the rich diversity of human heritage. Psychological diversity further enriches this narrative, as players bring their unique perspectives, preferences, and cognitive traits to the gaming experience. Game designers adeptly leverage game theory principles to craft mechanics that resonate with a spectrum of psychological profiles. Whether catering to players who relish strategic planning, those who seek immersive storytelling, or those who thrive on fast-paced action, game designers create a multidimensional playground where every player finds a path to engagement. In the multiplayer arena, cultural and psychological diversity become driving forces behind emergent social dynamics. Multiplayer games transcend geographical borders, becoming virtual melting pots where players from different cultures and psychological backgrounds converge. This digital agora becomes an opportunity for cross-cultural exchange, fostering understanding, empathy, and the forging of connections that extend beyond the confines of the game. However, navigating the waters of cultural and psychological diversity requires a thoughtful approach. Game designers must exercise cultural competence, avoiding stereotypes and embracing authentic representations. Sensitivity to cultural nuances, coupled with an understanding of the psychological impact of design choices, ensures that players from all walks of life can engage in the game in a way that is respectful, meaningful, and emotionally resonant. The interplay between game theory and cultural and psychological diversity creates a multifaceted landscape within video games. It's a realm where universal gameplay mechanics become a canvas for celebrating cultural heritage, where narrative resonance coexists with individual psychological engagement. As players traverse this inclusive tapestry, they not only immerse themselves in virtual adventures, but also embark on a journey of cultural exploration, empathy, and personal growth. A journey that underscores the profound impact of game theory on shaping player behavior and experiences in a global and interconnected world. In the ever-evolving landscape of video game design, the intersection of game theory and ethical considerations becomes a pivotal crossroad where the pursuit of engaging experiences harmonizes with the responsibility to safeguard player well-being. It's a delicate dance where game designers wield the principles of game theory to captivate players while navigating the ethical imperative of fostering healthy habits, preventing addiction, and preserving player agency. At the core of ethical design lies a commitment to player well-being. Game designers, armed with game theory insights, craft mechanics that entice players to immerse themselves in captivating experiences. Yet ethical considerations steer the ship, ensuring that engagement does not veer into the treacherous waters of compulsive behavior. The delicate balance between challenge and reward, the allure of achievements, and the resonance of narrative impact are all orchestrated with a mindfulness that places players' mental and emotional health at the forefront. Consider the concept of responsible monetization. Here, game designers tap into game theory principles to create systems that offer enticing rewards while maintaining transparency and fairness. Loot boxes, for instance, reflect the principles of uncertainty and anticipation, invoking the same psychological triggers that make gambling appealing. Ethical design intervenes, ensuring that the allure of these systems does not give rise to addictive behaviors and that players are fully aware of the potential outcomes. Player agency, a cornerstone of ethical design, is intricately woven into the fabric of game theory principles. Game designers provide players with meaningful choices, where decisions have palpable consequences that resonate with the narrative and the player's individual goals. By allowing players to shape their experiences, ethical design empowers them to forge their paths within the game, fostering a sense of ownership and satisfaction that extends beyond mere engagement. In the multiplayer realm, ethical considerations extend to fostering a positive and inclusive gaming culture. Game designers harness game theory's potential to shape social dynamics, guiding players towards cooperation, sportsmanship, and respect. Tools for reporting abusive behavior, mechanisms to incentivize teamwork, and design choices that discourage toxic interactions all reflect the fusion of game theory and ethical design, cultivating an environment where players can thrive without fear of harassment or exclusion. However, the path of ethical design is not without its challenges. Game designers navigate the intricate landscape of responsible monetization, ensuring that in-game purchases enhance rather than detract from player experiences. Balancing the pursuit of profit with players' well-being requires transparency, clear communication, and an ongoing commitment to prioritizing the player's interests. The realm of ethical design within video games becomes a testament to the fusion of game theory and responsibility. It's a landscape where engagement and well-being intertwine, where the allure of mechanics meets the ethical imperative of preserving player autonomy and health. As players traverse this intricate terrain, they embark on a journey that underscores the transformative power of game theory, not only in shaping captivating experiences, but also in paving the way for a gaming culture that embraces responsibility, inclusivity, and the well-being of players as a paramount goal. In the fascinating realm of video games, the influence of game theory and player behavior extends far beyond the confines of the screen, finding resonance in real-world applications that shape decision-making, economic strategies, and behavioral interventions. It's a bridge between the virtual and reality, where the intricate dance of game theory principles inspires innovative solutions to complex challenges and illuminates new pathways for human engagement and progress. At its core, the insights gleaned from game theory and player behavior offer a lens through which to understand human decision-making in a multitude of contexts. From business strategy to public policy, game theory's principles provide a framework for analyzing and predicting how individuals and groups respond to incentives, challenges, and interactions. This newfound perspective empowers decision-makers to design strategies that optimize outcomes, anticipate reactions, and craft solutions that resonate with the intricacies of human behavior. Consider the realm of economics, where game theory's influence is particularly pronounced. Market dynamics, pricing strategies, and competition among firms mirror the strategic interplay seen in video games. Insights from player behavior illuminate the art of resource allocation, the psychology of consumer choice, and the impact of incentives. Businesses leverage these principles to fine-tune marketing campaigns, design loyalty programs, and optimize supply chains, all of which are underpinned by the same principles that guide player engagement in video games. Behavioral interventions aimed at promoting positive outcomes also draw inspiration from the fusion of game theory and player behavior. Public health campaigns, for instance, utilize game-like elements to encourage healthy behaviors, such as tracking steps or adhering to medication schedules. By tapping into the psychology of rewards, challenges, and achievement, these interventions motivate individuals to adapt and maintain beneficial habits, thereby improving overall well-being. The concept of gamification further exemplifies the real-world applications of game theory. Organizations harness game-like elements to engage employees, enhance productivity, and foster learning. Points, badges, leaderboards, and interactive challenges create a dynamic environment that mirrors the principles of engagement seen in video games. Gamification transforms mundane tasks into rewarding experiences, boosting motivation and driving desired behaviors. In the realm of negotiation and conflict resolution, game theory's influence shines brightly. The strategies employed by players in multiplayer games finds parallels in real-world negotiations, where parties seek to maximize their gains while navigating the intricacies of cooperation and competition. Game theory's principles guide negotiators in anticipating moves, establishing credibility, and achieving mutually beneficial outcomes. However, the translation of game theory's principles into real-world applications requires a nuanced understanding of context and ethical considerations. Responsible application ensures that the manipulation of incentives aligns with ethical standards and respects individual autonomy. The insights gained from player behavior are a tool for empowerment, enabling positive change rather than exploitation. The real-world applications of game theory and player behavior become a testament to the versatility and transformative power of video games. As game designers harness the principles of engagement, cooperation, and strategic thinking, they unlock a treasure trove of insights that shape decision-making, enhance productivity, and promote positive change across diverse domains. This bridge between the virtual and reality underscores the enduring impact of game theory on the way we navigate challenges, interact with each other, and strive for excellence in an ever-evolving world. In the mesmerizing odyssey through the realm of video games, we've unveiled a symphony that echoes with the harmonious interplay of game theory and player behavior. Like a conductor guiding an orchestra, game designers wield the principles of game theory to craft experiences that transcend mere entertainment, weaving a tapestry of emotions, choices, and narratives that leave an indelible mark on players. This journey has illuminated how game theory's principles serve as the cornerstone for game design, laying the foundation for immersive gameplay experiences. The delicate balance of challenge and reward, guided by loss aversion and anticipation, become the brushstrokes that paint a canvas of emotions. The psychology of choice, infused with cognitive biases and calculated risks, transforms each decision into a narrative of personal agency and emotional investment. The power of incentives emerges a driving force that fuels players' ambitions, igniting the flames of competition, mastery, and collaboration. Yet, ethical considerations stand as guardians, ensuring that engagement remains enriching and responsible. The intricate dynamics of multiplayer interactions unveil a rich tapestry of alliances, rivalries, and emergent narratives, underscoring the potential of game theory to mirror and shape human interactions. Dynamic difficulty adjustment and narrative impact emerge as tools of empowerment, nurturing growth, personalization, and collective storytelling. In this intricate dance, players become architects of their progress, not merely passive observers, but active participants in shaping the trajectory of virtual worlds. Beyond the screen, game theory's influence extends to real-world applications, guiding economic strategies, fostering healthy behaviors, and enhancing decision-making across diverse domains. As we conclude this exploration, we stand at a crossroads of virtual and reality, bearing witness to the enduring impact of game theory on player behavior and engagement. The Symphony, composed by game designers and players alike, resonates as a testament to the artistry of human creativity, strategic thinking, and emotional resonance. It's a harmonious fusion that celebrates the universal language of gameplay while honoring the diverse tapestry of cultures, perspectives, and psychological nuances that enrich the gaming experience. In this grand finale, we recognize that the symphony of game theory and player behavior is an ever-evolving composition, an ongoing dialogue between creators and participants. As the gaming landscape continues to evolve, so too does the interplay between game theory and human engagement, offering boundless opportunities for innovation, understanding, and connection. It's a journey that invites players, designers, and scholars alike to embark on the exploration that transcends pixels and code, delving into the very essence of what it means to be a player, an architect, and a participant in a captivating world of video games. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this video informative and thought-provoking. This is the point at which others tell you, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more stuff just like this. But we all know that kind of thing is for losers. Don't be a loser. And as always, I welcome your feedback and ideas for future videos in the comments section below. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep embracing your inner nude, dude.